What's going on, FitFam? It is a beautiful Sunday day here in sunny Mexico. There is the palm trees right next to where I live. I live right on the ocean on the Pacific west coast of Mexico. So I'm about to go head out to the local markets, the little local organic food shops that I love, and get my Sunday grocery haul, and then just do a little bit of meal prep, or personally what I prefer, which is ingredient prep. So preparing the individual ingredients for the meals that I'm going to be having, not doing necessarily full on meal prep. So I'm going to show you everything that I get, my healthy grocery haul, and then walk you through the little bit of prep that I'm going to do for the meals that I'm going to be having this week, so you can have some healthy, easy, tasty meal inspiration. Let's go. All right, just parked my little scooter there and just got to one of my favorite mercados, so let's go on inside. Back from shopping, so I just wanted to show you everything I got. So of course I have my fruits, which I do for my oats and my pancakes, and then I have some red onion, broccoli, bell pepper, and mushrooms for veggies. And then I'm going to be doing a chicken pesto pasta for one of my meals. So for that, I got this brown rice pasta, which is nice because it's really clean and it's kind of high in protein. Then I have some pesto for the pasta, and then I have some chicken breast from the organic butchery that I was at, and I also got 12 eggs. I'm gonna do with my pancakes in the morning. All right, FitFam, let's get into my ingredient prep session, where I'm going to be preparing the individual ingredients that take the most time for my meals throughout the week. So that way they're gonna be ready to go, and it'll be quick and easy for me to make a healthy, tasty, fresh meal in just about 5 minutes. So the first thing I like to prepare is the starchy carbs, since they take the longest. So I'm just adding some sea salt to a pot of water. I'm gonna set that on to boil to make the brown rice pasta. And then I'm also going to cook some quinoa for my other carb. Usually I do rice, but I decided to switch it up and do some quinoa instead. So while the quinoa and the pasta are cooking, I'm gonna take my chicken breast, and I know this looks kind of weird, but I really prefer cutting up my chicken like this, where I use scissors. I just find it's a little bit quicker and easier and gets less things dirty. So I'm just measuring out the amount that it's actually going to be once it's all chopped up, so I know how many servings I'm gonna have. And then I'm going to be marinating the chicken breast overnight. You definitely don't have to marinate your chicken breast, but I do find it's really the only protein that tastes so much better if it is marinated. If it's not, it just will taste kind of bland in your meals. And I mean, you can still kind of add in your sauces and everything, and it's going to be fine, but a little marinade goes a long way. So I keep it really simple. Once it's all chopped up, I add in some sea salt, some garlic, and a teaspoon of olive oil per serving, and then I'm just going to cover that up, and I'm going to leave it in the fridge for about 24 hours, and then I'm going to cook it all up once it's ready to go. And lastly, I'm just going to quickly wash and dice my veggies so that they're ready to grab and go for meals throughout the week. So I'm doing some bell peppers, mushrooms, and broccoli. So I'm just going to have them chopped up in little containers ready to grab for my meals. All right, fam, so look at all of this that I was able to get done in just about 30 minutes. So a bunch of chopped veggies ready to go, a whole bunch of brown rice pasta, and a whole bunch of quinoa. So that's how you do it, and I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to eat tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to show you what I eat very first thing in the morning after my workout, and I'm just absolutely obsessed. I eat it every single day, and that is my protein pancakes. And they're so easy to make, so filling, so high protein, and it's just so delicious, so I never get tired of it. So the first thing is adding a banana into a large mixing bowl and mashing that with a fork. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in oat flour and my protein powder, 2 eggs, some cacao powder, a little bit of chia seeds, and cinnamon. You don't have to add in all of those ingredients though. You could just do the banana, egg, protein powder, and oats, and that would be enough. But you can obviously go ahead and add in any little extras that you want. And then I also do a tiny bit of baking powder just to make it a little bit fluffy. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add a tiny bit of oil to the pan so that I can cook up in that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cook it on each side. And then once it's done, I'm going to weigh it out on my scale and top it off with with some natural peanut butter. I do about 1.5 tablespoons or 20 grams. So freaking good, literally the best part, of course. And then just gonna add some honey for my syrup. If you have maple syrup, you can do that as well. And then just gonna top it off with some berries. So freaking good, so easy, never get tired of it. All right, now it is time for lunch. So I have my broccoli all chopped up. First thing I want to do is just steam it since it's going to be a little bit hard. So I just want to cook it in a little bit of water, and then I'm going to add a pan on top of the other pan so that it can be insulated and the broccoli can steam. And I'm just going to leave it there for a couple of minutes. And next I'm going to chop up my tempeh. So that is the protein that I'm using for this meal. And I mean, I literally never ate tempeh like ever in my life. And then recently I've just been so obsessed with it because it is just, you know, it's nice to switch it up from having chicken and fish or whatever, just animal protein all the time. And this just gives me more variety, and it still is really high protein. I do, you know, about 150 grams, and that is about 30 grams of protein. So that's awesome. And it's just really quick and easy prepare. It doesn't require any prep. You don't have to worry about it going bad in the fridge. So I love it. So I just cut it up into small strips and add that onto the pan with my steamed broccoli. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in coconut aminos, which I'm also obsessed with. So I do about 1/4 cup of that, or 60 grams. And then I also add in a little tiny bit of oil, so olive or coconut oil, keep it clean, of course. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in my starchy carbs, which I already have, luckily, because I did my ingredient prep. And I decided to also add in some chopped bell peppers because of course I already had those ready, so getting in even more veggies. So you see, because I did my ingredient prep, it just made preparing this meal so quick and easy because all of the individual ingredients were already set and ready to go. All right, now it's time for a little bit of an afternoon snack. I usually do eat 4 times per day, sometimes only 3, but a lot of the time I find I need to get kind of 3 bigger meals and then maybe a 4th smaller one, and that's pretty much always just a bowl of oats. And I do my oats literally like it's a cereal. I don't prepare them or cook them. I literally just weigh out some rolled oats, add in a little bit of cinnamon, chop up a banana, add in some soy milk, and then also add in some berries, and then I eat it exactly like that. And a lot of people think that's weird. You don't have to do it like this. Obviously, you could cook it up in the microwave or cook it on the stove, or, you know, leave it in the fridge overnight for overnight oats. But I honestly just really enjoy eating it like a cereal, straight up like this. It's really tasty, and of course, it's literally just like the quickest meal you could ever make. And you know, it's a couple hundred calories that are gonna be really, really filling, and it's gonna tie me over to dinner. Okay, now we have all of this marinated chicken. It's been in the fridge soaking up the oil and salt for about 24 hours. So now it's going to taste so much better than if it was just raw. All right, so I'm just adding in the portion of my brown rice pasta and measuring out about 3 tablespoons of pesto, which is gonna make it so freaking good. So 3 tablespoons is 45 grams. Of course, I'm always weighing everything with my scale. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in my already chopped veggies. So this is so quick and easy. So throwing in bell pepper and mushrooms, and then of course I'm going to go ahead and add on some of the cooked marinated chicken that I just did, and then it's all set and ready to go. Now all I got to do is mix it all together on the pan and just let everything cook for about 5 minutes. And you can see I still have a bunch of other leftover chicken that's going to last me for the next several days, so I can make lots of pesto pasta. And that is it. So quick and easy. So now you have some idea of the way that I have been eating, a full day of eating recently. As you can see, I'm having pancakes and pasta literally pretty much every single day. Just goes to show that you can have really delicious meals, plenty of carbs, plenty of food, and still be really lean, toned, and fit. So don't be fooled, ladies. You need to eat a lot, and you can really, really enjoy the foods that you eat and still get in fantastic shape. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and comment down below if there's anything more that you want to see from me. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.